Listen, I'm not sure whether this is just the modern trend, new era, new generation thing going on, or black culture is steadily on the decline to crash. But trust me, I do miss the 90s where we had shows like The Fresh Prince, Martin, Cosby Show. The portrayal of blacks in the 80s and 90s saw some kind of expansion of black identity and a more true representation of black people. The moment I saw certain TV shows and animated series portraying black culture as violent as well as receiving high ratings and recognition on mainstream media, I knew it was just the beginning of an era that is clearly targeted to destroy black communities. Now, this modern society in the 21st century, spearheaded by the media influencing black youth, are responsible for bringing new items and ideas into black communities. And if you compare the look of black people from the 80s and 90s, their sense of, fashion and decency to what we have today, it is ludicrous. Trust me, it is unacceptable. See, don't even get me started about these videos flooding my YouTube feed these days. The kiss or grab at the malls, kiss or grab challenges, and the recent craze on African social media, the smash or pass but face to face. And I took the time to watch some of these videos. Truly speaking, black youth are getting out of order, and if nobody calls them to order, well, say goodbye to all norms and values that existed since time immemorial. Welcome to the new world. Now, of course, I know there is always someone out there who will justify this sort of inappropriate behavior, and that is fine, because significantly these people enjoy or indulge in the behavior, and that is a choice. But when it is gradually destroying the image of an entire society, it is an issue that needs to be addressed. Now, how does a society move from being so respectable and refined to immature and aggressive? Now, the mindset of a young black man today is show force in order to earn respect. Domestic violence is on the rise. Violence against women in black culture is on the uprising, and we have seen this Diddy case all over social media. And what baffles me is that there are actually people out there who may not see anything wrong with it. Now, I know there are also some people out there who would not condemn such acts of violence against women with the notion that she deserves to be beaten. Well, it has got us to where we are today, but many researchers have also stated that blacks are the most likely to experience domestic violence, male to female or female to male. And my question here is, why? Now, it's funny because it will seem people are unable to have mature conversation these days to settle differences in opinion without resorting to violence. Now, I made an earlier reference to animated movies. That drives this point home, and the Boondocks couldn't have represented this any better. So watch this.
Watch where you walking, nigga. Hey, what you say, nigga?
Watch closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment. Webster defines the nigga moment as a moment when ignorance overwhelms the mind of an otherwise logical Negro male.
What did you say, bitch, nigga? Hey, squeeze it, nigga.
Causing him to act in an illogical, self-destructive manner, i.e., like a nigga.
Now, no other culture glorifies this get rich or die trying attitude than black culture. Fraud is celebrated amongst many black youth, and promiscuity amongst many black women is fueling this attitude of seeing women today as sexual objects. Now, take a close look at your role models that, we all look up to, right? If you don't have money, you are kicked to the curb. You do anything to secure the bag. People would do anything other than work a normal job, even at the beginning stages of their lives. And an estimated 1/3 of black male Americans will spend time in state or federal prison at some point in their lifetime. Now, there is no denying the fact that criminal behavior is glorified right in our faces in mainstream media, in rap music, hip-hop music, and you can see how this level of portrayal is being imitated by black youth who choose celebrities and icons as their role models. Now, we all love rap music, but to a certain degree, considering that the brain is made up of complex networks of neurons that kind of like store information, that with constant repetition, this information gets stuck in our head and lead to altering a person's behavior and attitude. So there is no denying the fact that if a person constantly listens to songs encoded with lyrics of drugs, violence, and inappropriate behavior, eventually the individual starts to behave in the same manner. Now, most often than not, these rappers don't even indulge in these activities themselves, and 50 Cent's lie detection interview is one example to take home. So watch this.
In your song In Da Club, you write, "You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub." Is the bottle actually full of bub?
When it first opened, yeah.
Is it not full of ginger ale?
I filled champagne bottles with ginger ale.
So technically that song is also a lie. Are there any other tracks you lied in?
Yeah, there's points that you say things because you being creative, you create.
Now, just as we thought we've seen it all, a video went viral on social media in a school where a student is seen knocking off papers off a teacher's desk, cursing and then shoving the teacher's face. Now, it's not surprising that teachers are quitting because, of course, they will be fed up with having to deal with abusive students.
The student starts shoving papers and singeing.
I've been here for 5 years. It's the first time a student has ever laid hands on me.
And the whole time, Sinji keeps his cool. He gives the phone back, and then the student leaves.
The important thing was to not add any energy into that dynamic that was going to make the situation more complicated.
If teachers have started quitting, you best believe that it is the same society that is going to suffer. A student physically abuses a teacher. Come to Africa. It is crazy. There is no way that will happen. Now, there should be repercussions for such actions. It is totally unacceptable. Now, imagine what would have happened if it was the other way around, where the teacher was seen abusing the student. Now, we all know the civil rights activists who would have been all over the issue. You look at black society today, gun violence that has led to the death of many, Nipsey, Tupac, Biggie, just to mention a few. High pressure for materialism, flexing of money and drugs, gold chains is what black culture has been reduced to today. Well, we all need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, and it's not pretty. This decline of black culture represents an urgent crisis that demands immediate attention, and black communities must pass our identity as a people, our stories and values to the next generation. Now, black culture was supposed to inspire and empower future generations, not portray self-hatred leading to violence and shootings, drugs and abuse, intoxication, promiscuity, and total disrespect for law and order. Well, all the same, enough said now. I've said my piece. I am Rohevti. Share with me your opinion on this subject. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm for more black communities to see this. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.